Hello, my beautiful souls. Welcome to the channel. Welcome to the family. Today you're here to receive a message connected with your job. You aren't happy in your job, but you can't afford to gamble, to look for something else. What should you do? For this reading, we have two piles. Pile number 1 and pile number 2. Pick the pile that you feel most drawn to before we start our reading with pile number 1. So if you connected to pile number 1, welcome to your reading. You aren't happy with your job, but you can't afford to look for something else. What should you do? So we start with the energy of the middle world. So pile number 1, first thing that you need to consider is your present situation, your unique situation where you are. Because for certain people in here, I have the feeling that it's not so much about your work, but it's more about yourself. It's when you see that there is potential, but you're not able to make more with what you already have. So instead of changing yourself, you're thinking about changing to a different place of work. And I feel this energy here as well for certain people. I don't think it's about working for someone else, but it's you having your own business and thinking to look for some work in a different place, but at the same time you're feeling that I can't afford to leave my business, start new. So there's a sense of gaining nothing at all. If you stay, you have the feeling that you will fail. If you change, you have the feeling that you will feel unhappy because you left a dream on the side. So it ends up being in here a tiny bit frustrating for certain people. But let's see if we can focus in changing the situation. The first thing is, don't think about the future. Think about right now, pile number 1. Regardless of your unhappiness, especially if it's based only on reactions that are connected with that sense of I don't feel complete, the change needs to come from you. I don't see a physical change, I see an internal change. Because even if you move to a different job, the same problem will persist. So it's important for you, first of all, to recognize that maybe you are focusing too much on the outcome, too much in the future, and what is missing. And every time you focus on what is missing and what you want to bring on the table, you fail to realize what you have and what can you do with what you already have in your hands. So I would say right now, don't think about the future, don't think about the past, think about the present moment, what you have right now, what's working for you. Did you explore all the opportunities available? Did you actually try everything? Maybe you've done everything that you could alone. What about working with someone else to support you in seeing the other side of the coin? There is this need in here of reverting a situation without changing it completely, but accepting that things can be different if I change my perspective. We have in here the medicine mask, authenticity. This card in here is almost like if I'm looking at the tarot, I would see it as the major arcana, the energy of the death. There is a massive change that is needed, but you need to be, first of all, be realistic with yourself. I don't think this pile is being realistic. You're moving through emotions. And because you're moving through emotions, you're incapable of thinking about what is important for right now, this moment. So pile number 1, the invitation for you is to stop feeding the energy of unhappiness and put yourself in the present moment. There is an energy in here of grounding yourself into your reality, based in facts, not in emotions. So be in the present moment. This is extremely important for you. Let me reveal the other cards so we can have a clear vision of everything that is going on. We have the energy of birds in here, freedom. It's interesting because this pile in here, I can't feel that energy of you are in the wrong place. And I think you know it. It's the outcome that doesn't look favorable to you right now. You feel that you're stuck. And I think you might just need the support of other people. Work with someone else that is able to support you. So pile number 1. The first thing that is important for you to acknowledge, first of all, okay? The decision that you want to make is not based in something that happened today. It's based in something that happened in the past. Something happened and put you in this position of feeling unhappy. But that's not a reason, at least a good reason for you to look for a different job. It's important for you to change, learn from the situation, and create a new reality. Stop living in the past. Your desire for something that happened that should have manifested in a total different way is holding you back. Fears of the future as well are not serving you. You need first of all to release your worries. It's like a clean state. You need to be in peace with your past and focus in your present moment right now. So it's almost like give yourself a new opportunity to succeed where you are, pile number 1. I think this is the best information we have in here. This is the best advice we can give you, connected with the energy of what you should do right now. Right now, instead of thinking about living, ask yourself, have I done everything that I could? And if the answer is no, give yourself an opportunity to succeed. Because the only reason you're not able to move forward and find a different job is because you feel that you haven't done everything. Deep down, you haven't done everything that you could. And you need to give it another shot. Give it another try. By forgiving yourself for what didn't come up to manifest in your real life and focusing in what you can do right now without stressing too much as well about the future. So it's all about be right now in here, in the present moment. So this is the first thing that you need to do, okay? Release your worries from the past and give yourself a new opportunity based in right now. And right now, pile number 1, if you look back, you will be able to see how much you've grown, and the possibilities of you saying, if I have done things in a different way, maybe I would be in a happier place right now. Don't be afraid to start all over again. And there's another thing in here that is bothering pile number 1, especially for people that are working on their own business, creating something, seeing if you can succeed as a business owner. You might have this feeling lingering around you. The fear of being called a failure is another thing that is not allowing you to quit. So once again, detach from everything, anything, everyone. Detach from what others might say, might think. Forget about others. Don't be a crowd follower. Don't be a people pleaser. Be proud of who you are. You've tried, you failed, but you're focusing on the wrong things. You're focusing only on the results, but you weren't giving attention of what you are doing right now. It's like saying, oh, okay, I'm going to create this business in here, and this is what I want to sell, and I want to make a specific amount. Because you're not making that specific amount, you think that you're failing. No, you're not making that specific amount because the product that you're trying to sell is not good enough. It doesn't represent your reality. It doesn't represent your truth. It doesn't represent who you really are. So the quality is low because this is what you're giving. You're not putting too much effort. But now you're going to do the opposite. You're going to put effort, give your best, not to impress others, your own self. So focus on the quality. I think is the trick in here, especially if you're creating something. Focus on the quality of the product that you want to put out. Because people can feel that you are great at what you do. But because you have that fear lingering around you, that energy of doing less, expecting more, can be felt in here. I think people can feel your energy pile number 1, okay? So if they are not buying from you, if they are not impressed by you, it's because they know that you're not giving it all. So you need to actually position yourself, embrace your power, reduce your fears, and fight for what you want. So there's a need in here of bringing this energy of sincerity and integrity in everything that you do. And do not sway from your genuine self. Involve yourself only in legitimate and credible relationships and business. It's like this pile in here. I am keep focusing actually in people that are creating their own business. It doesn't mean that this message is not for you. It's just telling me that you need to find another way of integrating the information that I'm sharing through the experience of people that are creating their own business. I think you are trying to bring something into life that everyone else was doing. And they were succeeding and they are succeeding. But there's one thing that you're not doing. Being authentic to yourself. So there's an energy in you of copying someone, expecting great results, but forgetting that you are your work. You are that energy of success. So you can't just copy. You need to be who you really are for you to be able not just change people's mind, but open their pockets for them to pay for whatever you want to sell. And this is the message from the medicine masks for you. The medicine mask wants you to throw back the mask and take a stance. There's no need to hide, for now is your chance. Live your life, be who you are, stand proudly, and you shall go far. So pile number one thing is for sure, you're not meant to leave this job in here. I don't think this message will apply to everyone, but people that are in doubt, you are second guessing yourself, I would say, even if you have to move to a different job, you need to give it all right now. So if you are thinking to go to work for someone else, please give yourself time to succeed in creating your business. Forget about everything you've done in the last couple of years. Focus right now. This is the challenge for you. Give yourself 3 months to give your business an opportunity to grow. But for that, you will need to work in yourself. You will need to bring new people to support you to see things in a different way and create a new reality. So there is an investment in here, pile number one. You will need to bring people that are able to support you. There is this sense in here of having either a coach, and even if it's not a coach, it's someone that already have done it, but instead of you just copying them, you will be working with them and ask them, how can I move forward? There is this sense in here of birds of the same feather, they fly together. And even if it's not birds from the same feather, they are still birds. You are still looking forward into the same direction. So pile number one, master your courage, accept your truth, recognize that you've done what you could, but it wasn't enough. We can do better. Bring into your circle people that are able to support you, guide you. And I am pretty sure in 3 months' time, I don't think you'll be thinking about, I am unhappy in my job. I don't think you will wish to change jobs. I don't think you will rather stop creating your own business and go work for someone else. I don't think you'll be in the same place. I think you'll be in a much better place. But you need to recognize the need of you changing yourself so you can change your world. Change your perspective. You will be able to change your life. It's time to go out with the old and in with the new. You are coming to the end of an era. It's time for you to look for something better. What may feel like an ending is the beginning of something new. You are changing the way you think and feel as you become more aware of your own responsibilities. So give yourself another opportunity to succeed where in the past you think you were failing. A new gateway is opening. Have courage and walk through it. You will be soaring for sure. So don't let anything to bring you down. Sharpen your senses and receive the messages that are coming for you. Take the steps that are important for you to leave the situations that are not welcome in your life anymore. Make a decision. Freedom awaits you. And this is the message from the birds. In each direction, watch us fly. We send a message from the sky. Receive our feathers. Hear our sound. Fly through life. Now freedom's found. Free yourself of what used to be and align yourself with what is meant to be. You succeeding on your own field. Do not quit. Give yourself a second chance. You deserve it. This is the message for people connected with pile number 1. If you connected with pile number 2, welcome to your reading. Pile number 2. Are you feeling unhappy in your job, but you can't afford to gamble looking for something else? What should you do? So we have the energy of staff, foundations, we have the energy of the conch shell, cooling, and we have the energy of the great mystery, to trust. Pile number 2, when it comes to your reading, I would suggest you to listen to pile number 1. And if you feel that you are more in tune with what was shared in there, please go back. Do not quit your job. You just need to lay a solid foundation, answer the call, and trust that universe will have your back. If you still feel that you are in a place where you are feeling unhappy and you are ready to move, but you can't move, the chances are, I don't think that in your particular case, the topic will make sense in this reading, because in your particular case, I don't think it's about you can't afford to look for something else. I think for certain people, okay, you already know what you want, you know what you do, you know what you want to do, but you fear to leave behind something that you are going to be criticized for. So in your particular case, I will say it again. It's not about leaving the job, it's about why you are not leaving it. Because you fear that probably you might not be able to succeed or have something stable. There's an energy here of stability and instability. It's like, let's put it this way, let's say that you are a doctor, okay? And you decide that you want to be an energy healer. Of course, there will be always job for you as a doctor, I'm pretty sure. If you are good at what you do and you love what you do, I am pretty sure there will be a place for you. And even if you don't like what you do and you don't do it great, we know there are certain people out there, they shouldn't even be practicing, but they are still there. But let's focus on what is really important, is that you have the capacity of being happy by doing what you love, but you are afraid of losing everything that you have for something that you have no control over. And that for certain people, it does include again this energy of being in a place where you have it all, but being judged to leave it behind, to start from zero. And this is what's killing the vibes, is the influence that others have inside your decision. I don't know, you might be the person that brings money home, and if you leave this stable job in here, it will affect everyone else. But you are the only one who knows your exact financial circumstances. Can you afford to leave a job and find something else? Can you afford to move to a new job, receive less money, but have less stress and be happy? And in the near future, you will be receiving probably more, or who knows, you will create your own business. But one thing is important in year pile number 2. Regardless of the situation that we are talking about, it's important for you to keep your eyes firmly on the path before you. Don't let others divert you from your journey. You are on the right track. Keep going. Your wish to change into a new direction, it's a valid wish. You are answering the calling of your heart. If you think about what if I fail, what if I fail, you are already doomed, because this is what you will be attracting, the energy of failure. So instead of focusing in failing, just focus in succeeding. It might take time, but you will arrive to your destination. But don't try to make a change to win while your spirit is already condemning your future. And when I say your spirit is more, I would say you have everything to succeed, but you're allowing the naysayers to make your dream become what they believe, a failure. So please, if you do resonate with what I'm saying, keep your eyes on the path before you. Make a commitment and stand strong in your convictions. You are in the perfect position to start anew. Don't back down. Support will be provided, and this support is guaranteed in here with the energy of the great mystery saying, trust the universe. Trust in the beautiful energy of the universe. Things will turn out beautifully if you answer the call. You might do something that you're not familiar with, but you are good at it. Whatever it is, you are good at it, but you won't be able to express it where you are right now. You need to be in a place where you can be free to be whoever you want to be. So this is the first thing that you need to consider. Coming with the energy of the staff, embracing the power of foundation. The staff speaks and says, lean on me, focus and wait. Determine first what to dissipate. Strip beliefs back to the core. Strong foundations will help you to soar. So first of all, you need to believe that you are about to do the right thing and you will succeed. Please, please, please go after your dreams. The energy of the conch shell is cooling you. There's an energy near of waking up. Don't allow your busy lifestyle to block out the voice of spirit. Don't allow others to block out the voice of spirit. Try to enjoy the sound of silence and listen to your own inner wisdom. Take steps to embrace your life's purpose. Trust your intuition and follow your dreams. Your true calling is your priority. Don't divert. Answer the call and trust that universe will provide. And trust that you deserve this success and you will succeed. Devote yourself to what you want to bring to life and know that deep down the sound of the ocean is supporting you. Listen you are being guided. Take the path that will set you free. So pile number 2, when it comes to this energy of being unhappy in your job, you have a choice and you know what to do. But you need to stop being afraid of doing what is meant to be done. Fear will take you nowhere. It will block the path and make you believe that you have no option at all. But there is options available for you. But you need to be willing to trust what is good for you. It's not what I'm about to say that is good for you. It's what you deeply feel inside that is good for you. So stop listening to people that are guiding you. And when I say guiding you, it's telling you that you should not do this, do that. And you saying, but I am unhappy. I don't feel good. I feel depressed. I feel that I'm losing quality of life. I feel that it's affecting my life. I'm feeling that it's affecting my health. And still, you're holding on to something that you feel that this is not for me. Because sometimes we might be good at something, love it, but lose the pleasure of it. Because what we imagine with the reality, it's totally different. Sometimes the system does break you down to the point of breaking your dreams. So you need to set yourself free from the system. You need to break yourself free from the matrix in this case. And allow yourself to become your true version. But for that, you need to believe as well that on top of you, there is another energy that is bigger than all of us, that comes with this energy of the great mystery, of the creator of all that is, was, and never will be. There are so many answers. As human beings, we'll never reach it if we only connect with logic. But this energy of great mystery is asking you, do you have anything to lose if you trust the call? Trust that the universe has your back. If you lose this job, something better will come. You don't need to abandon this job, especially if it's your main source of income. But start that energy of migration. Okay, I will keep this job in here, but I will be looking for something else, or maybe I will keep this job as a part-time and I will find something else that I feel that I'm ready to embrace. And you start this transition in here. But it's important for you to trust, because a lack of self-belief can separate you from the oneness of the universe. Acknowledge the part of you that is important. Acknowledge the part you are here to play and accept your life purpose. Everything is in perfect order and working out as it should. So pile number 2, what should you do? And it can help you. It might not be that big thing that you're waiting to hear, but it can make miracles in your life. Daily prayer and meditation will help you to build trust and listen clearly what the universe is whispering into your soul. And this is one of the messages that is coming in here for you from the great mystery. Father Sky and Mother Earth, divine power of death and birth, embrace life in all you see. Trust in the great mystery. So this is what the universe wants you to do. They want you to use the power of Father Sky and Mother Earth to build your strength so you can change and renew your life. Through prayer and meditation, you'll be able to embrace the life that you wish. But for that, you need to trust that the universe has your back and is not working against you, but it's working for you. It's time for you to believe that you deserve better. It's time for you to trust in the great mystery. This is the message for people connected with pile number 2. To each one of you that came to this reading, thank you so much for your presence. Looking forward to see you next video. Bye!